Hi everybody, I need your help. When we were away recently up in the Outer Hebrides, the battery app that reports on the state of charge of the lithium batteries failed. The batteries themselves were still outputting the correct voltages. I checked that. So it was literally the Bluetooth and the app that wasn't working correctly. So we couldn't see the exact state of charge. I'll show you what I mean. I'll launch the app. So it's the Smart BMS one. Click on that. And after a moment or two, it will find the batteries, but then it would give you the voltages, the state of charge, the current, and any charge voltage that's going into the batteries. But as you can see, it's all blank. Now at the bottom there, you can see there are two batteries connected. So I don't think it's the actual Bluetooth. I think it's the actual BMS in the batteries themselves. And that was confirmed. I phoned up the manufacturer, Sterling, and had a chat with the guy, very helpful. He said these BMS reporting systems with Bluetooth built into the batteries aren't actually very accurate. He said, but no problem, if you, because it's still under warranty, it's 5-year warranty on the batteries. He said, if you send them back to us, we'll get that checked out and see what we can sort out. Well, I don't really want to do that because there's quite a lot of work involved, and he wasn't 100% certain they'd be able to solve the problem. So I'm looking at what else to do, because our batteries, as you know, I'll show you the setup while I'm talking. Our batteries are, there's two 120 amp hour batteries wired in parallel. So that's 240 amp hours, which is pretty powerful. It needs to be powerful because we drive our 3000 watt inverter from that, and as you know, we do cooking on it. But it's a bit disconcerting not to be able to know what the state of charge of the battery is. So I've decided that I'm not going to send the batteries back, even though they might be able to sort it out. But I'm going to look for a different way of seeing the state of charge of the batteries. Now, there's quite a few of them around, but because I use the Victron series for my battery to battery, my MPPT, and the main charger, they're all Victron. So I can see those on an app. So it's occurred to me that I'll probably go for a Victron, what they call a shunt. Now that actually is a little bit of extra wiring that goes onto the battery, and everything is fed through the shunt. So it is actually measuring what is being used, and it's much more accurate. But the problem is there's quite a few different versions, so that's why I'm posting this video, basically, to explain the problem, but also to ask if anyone knows of any other, or which Victron ones would be a good one to select. Or indeed, if anybody knows of any that are not Victron, just what they are, and I'll have a look at those as well. Because I'm not entirely wedded to the idea of Victron, although it would make sense with the app that I've got with the other devices. So, if you could have a think about that and let me know what you would do. I think the same shunts can be used for non-lithium batteries, but obviously ours are lithium, so it's got to work with that. I have heard that there's one called the Lynx shunt, which is, well, it seems to be about £400, but the Smart shunt is about £85, and then you can buy a Smart shunt with a display. And I'm quite keen on that because although I'm happy to see the information on my phone, Ellie's always asking me, what's this, what's that, if she wants to do some cooking. So I'm quite keen to let her be able to see a dial or a LCD display so that she can tell what the state of the batteries are and decide whether to cook on electric or whatever. So let me know what you think about what way to go, and I'm definitely going to get something. As I said, I'm not going to send the batteries back. That seems like a right pain. So yes, I could probably get it fixed free, but I see it as a little bit of an upgrade as well, because the BMS built into the batteries wasn't entirely accurate, although it was pretty good, to be honest. It's served us well for over 3 years. But if I can do a bit of an upgrade at the same time, even better. I've got to think about if I buy one with a display, where I'm going to mount it. I have got one idea. I've got a blank socket up there where Eldest didn't fit what they should have done. In fact, they should have fitted USB sockets there next to the aerial socket, but they never did. So when this van was supplied to me, there were no USB sockets at all. Every USB socket in here I've added. But there is a blank piece there, so I might be able to mount something there. So that's what I'm looking to do. If anyone's got any good ideas on what might be a good type of shunt, or any other suggestions, could you let me know quite quickly, because I want to put this vlog out as soon as I can and get some feedback, and then get whatever ordered so that I can then get it fitted. Don't really want to hang around too long. So thanks very much for that, and look forward to reading your comments.
I really hope you can help us, because as you know, I do love to cook using electricity, or battery power I should say, and when they don't work right, I can't do that, so it's quite frustrating. So thanks in advance for any hints or tips you can offer him. That would be fantastic. And as they say, one good turn deserves another, so we thought we'd give you a sneak preview of some footage. It's unseen on our channel so far. We rather like it and hope you do too.